Welcome, everybody, to the Urantia book. The universe is smiling upon you right now. You have decided that you would like to put your mind onto spirituality, advanced concepts of truth, service, love, and when doing that, you not only will change your own mortal life, make your life better, allow your mind to have more composure and poise, let go of stress, tension, and anxiety, but you are also upstepping your status in this vast and eternal universe. You are qualifying for more assignments. It could be in your life after this life, but we're dealing with perfection. So even a minor choice, like clicking on this video and spending a few minutes to hear about God, is going to drastically change your entire being, the makeup of your being. And this, folks, is the Father's name. Okay, this is a paper called The Universal Father in the Central and Super Universes. Make sure you check out the Urantia book. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. We're growing here. People are commenting saying that the Urantia book is truly changing their lives, and it really does have that power. So remember, though, a book tightly shut is merely a block of wood. It's about taking these lessons, synthesizing our life, realizing that truth is living and it is within us, and the Spirit is within us. The Father's name. Of all the names by which God the Father is known throughout the universes, those which designate him as the first source and universe center are most often encountered. The first Father is known by various names in different universes and in different sectors of the same universe. The names which the creature assigns to the Creator are much dependent on the creature's concept of the Creator. The first source and universe center has never revealed himself by name, only by nature. If we believe that we are the children of this Creator, it is only natural that we should eventually call him Father. But this is the name of our own choosing, and it grows out of the recognition of our personal relationship with the universal source, the first source and center. Remember, that's about unity, not uniformity. Everybody, you're free to do your own name, whatever you want to do. But if you're somebody who has made the ultimate step to dissolve your ego and realize that you are not the Creator, in fact, you are a creature, there is always going to be a being above you, and that is God, then you will refer to that God as Father. You are a child of that God, Mother, whatever. Like I said, it doesn't matter. Source, if you want to do source, first source, and center. So we're beyond that now, forever. What the name of God is, we are beyond that. The Universal Father never imposes any form of arbitrary recognition, formal worship, or slavish service upon the intelligent will creatures of the universes. That's a key statement right there, folks. Nothing is imposed. This is all a free will choice that we would like to do this. There's no appeasing an angry God with sacrifice. God is not something to be feared. Remember, we are breaking that shackle. Throw that in the garbage. God is, we want love, not fear, not imposition. Okay? The evolutionary inhabitants of the worlds of time and space must of themselves, in their own hearts, recognize, love, and voluntarily worship him. The Creator refuses to coerce or compel the submission of the spiritual free wills of his material creatures. Free will reigns supreme. The affectionate dedication of the human will to the doing of the Father's will is man's choicest gift to God. In fact, such a consecration of creature will constitutes man's only possible gift to God. That's a key thing to keep in mind, folks. Doing the Father's will is the only thing that the Father even cares about. If you wanted to do a ritual because you wanted to put a bowl of milk under a tree in the full moonlight because you think God cares about that, then you could go off in a million, and there's a billion rituals in this planet, and they're not being the thing that is changing the world. But having said that, you're free to do that if you would like to. I'm not in the business of deciding what the will of God is for people. If they think that that's the will of God, go for it. Okay, but remember, seek within. and you can truly find what the will of God is. Only possible gift, okay, of true value. All things have value only to the degree that they bring men and women closer to God and God closer to men and women, okay? So if you think in God, man lives, moves, and has his being, there is nothing which man can give to God except this choosing to abide by the Father's will, as such decisions, affected by the intelligent will creatures of the universe, constitute the reality of that true worship which is so satisfying to the love-dominated nature of the Creator Father. Okay, so you can just think of worship as being in a loving relationship with God. When you have once become truly God-conscious, after you really discover the majestic Creator and begin to experience the realization of the indwelling presence of the divine controller, then, in accordance with your enlightenment and in accordance with the manner and method by which the divine sons reveal God, you will find a name for the universal Father which will adequately express of your concept, which will be adequately expressive of your concept of the first great source and center. So that indwelling presence, that is your fragment of God. The thought adjuster. They call it divine controller, thought adjuster. But remember, it's all based on your free will. So that word controller, it's all up to you, but you want it to control you because it's a perfect entity and it makes no mistakes. It has the best interest. It has the entire blueprint for the unfolding of your entire destiny. But you have to choose in order if you are going to go along with it. And so, on different worlds and in various universes, the Creator becomes known by numerous appellations, in spirit of relationship, all meaning the same, but in words and symbols, each name standing for the degree, the depth, and of his enthronement in the hearts of his creatures of any given realm. Near the center of the universe of universes, the Universal Father is generally known by the names which may be regarded as meaning the first source. Farther out in the universes of space, the terms employed to designate the Universal Father more often mean the Universal Center. Still farther out in the starry creation, he is known as on the headquarters world of your local universe as the first creative source and divine center. In one nearby constellation, God is called the Father of universes. In another, the infinite upholder, and to the east, the divine controller. He has also been designated the Father of lights, the gift of life, and the all-powerful one. On those worlds where a paradise son has lived a bestowal life, God is generally known by some name indicative of personal relationship, tender affection, and fatherly devotion. On your constellation headquarters, God is referred to as the Universal Father. And on different planets in your local system of inhabited worlds, he is variously known as the Father of Fathers, the Paradise Father, the Havona Father, and the Spirit Father. Those who know God through the revelation of the bestowals of the Paradise Sons eventually yield to the sentimental appeal of the touching relationship of the Creature-Creator Association and refer to God as our Father. We were a world that had a Creator-Son journey on it, and that was Jesus of Nazareth. But not all worlds have that, as they're saying here. All right, universe of universes. We're talking vast, everybody, which fits with our science. Remember, we're taking it all into consideration. On a planet of sex creatures in a world where the impulses of parental emotion are inherent in the hearts of its intelligent beings, the term Father becomes a very expressive and appropriate name for the eternal God. He is best known, most universally acknowledged on your planet, Urantia, by the name God. The name he is given is of little importance. The significant thing is that you should know him and aspire to be like him. Your prophets of old truly called him the everlasting God and referred to him as the one who inhabits eternity. Wow. Folks, that tiny little, let's zoom out to see. There was so much spiritual uplift and really synthesized spiritual searing truth in that one thing. Look at this book, everybody. That's how you know this thing is a revelation. It's all like that. It's all this advanced searing, no BS. So thanks for checking it out, everybody. I really am glad that we got to share that together. Please like and subscribe. Really does a service to me. If you could do that, get the word out there, help grow the channel, and we will see you in the next video, folks. Take care.